Hey folks, I come out today and again I didn't have anything to talk about. Still trying to get things managed here. I gotta stop at the town hall and put the water in my name now. So that's got my bills are now. I'm not even sure what I'm trying to say. The two that I'm taking on will be fully in my name. So I get the internet and the water bill. So I'll be taking care of that. It's -8 today. A little bit warmer. Still cold. I forgot to bring out my heated gloves, so hopefully my regular gloves will be okay. I'm still beat. We got a slight dusting of snow overnight, maybe half an inch. Nothing major, but when I get back, I'm going to try to chip away at that bank a little more. Just with the shovel. I'm not getting the blower out. I don't have the energy for it. I don't have the energy for anything, but I'm not putting any special effort. So it looks like Thursday and Friday is when our next snow is coming. So apparently that little mountain that was outside the door here was from the neighbor. I asked Zach about it. He said it was there. He did add to it when he cleaned out because, you know, he's got nowhere else to put it. But he said it was already there when he came out. I kind of figured that anyways. Because if I look at the neighbor's side of that snow mountain, you could see the shovel marks for where they were lifting the snow onto it. So, lying to me again. Not sure if I want to talk about it right now. There's a whole story about that. They have a beef with Zach because they don't like where he's parking. He doesn't have a choice. You know, we have half a car driveway here that he's got to park in. And they have a problem with it because when they back out, they're worried they're going to hit his car. Well, if they can't back to that opening, they shouldn't be driving. I'll just say that. So he even told me that, you know, Zach's not going to do anything about where he's parking, then he's just going to pile the snow up behind his car. So he told me he was going to do that, and he's been doing it. Her and Zach got into it one day out here, and a bunch of names were exchanged. But they tried to tell him the snow that was behind his car was from the snow plow. I was like, no, not halfway up in the driveway. And, you know, it's got nothing to do with me. The problem is, when they put the snow over here, it doesn't affect Zach. It affects me. I'm the one that has to clean it up. And that's what's pissing me off about it. You know, I'm nice to them. There's other issues that they're having with the dogs and that, also nothing to do with me. And I'm letting things go. You know, it's like I like to have a good relationship with neighbors. It sucks having neighbors you don't like. I know that from Hanover. And even then, I put things off as much as I could. There's only so much you can deal with. And I just stopped talking to them. So I think the same thing's going to happen here. You know, I've been good to him. I let him use my snowblower to clean his driveway out, because he's got a fairly large driveway over there, and to do that by hand, that's really rough. So, you know, I've been good to him. But if he's going to do this to me, I'm going to give him one more chance. I told Zach, I said, next time it snows, before you do any cleaning whatsoever, get a picture of their snowbank in our driveway. And I will possibly talk to him first, tell him to move it, and if he doesn't, then I'm gonna call the police and get the police out here and get them to tell him to move it. And that'll pretty much end our relationship. But like I say, I can't deal with this. I moved their mountain over to the other side. That's all I got done yesterday, other than the walkway. The walkway had to be done. But I can't deal with extra snow. I'm having a hard time dealing with what we have already. So back today, I'm gonna try to cut that mountain down to give, because Zach had to back in last night. One, because he couldn't pull in far enough. Well, with that big pile there, he can't open his door. Plus, the snowbank's so high now, he can't see when he's backing out if anybody's coming down the street, and people come by here pretty quick sometimes. So he backed in for that reason. So once I get rid of this mountain first, then I'm gonna see if I can chop down some of the height on the other one if I have any energy left today. I'm not sure if I will or not. I'll find out. And the neighbors, I'm not touching theirs. They can do what they want with their own. I'm done with it. I'm not giving them any more favors. So as far as the new snow, it looks kind of icky, but I don't think I'm going to do anything with it. So, like I say, we got more coming anyways. Yeah. So I think that's all I had. Never got a chance to call my dealer yesterday. By the time I got in, it was almost 6 o'clock. So they'd be closed up for the day. And I have a suspicion by the time I get home today, or not by the time I get home, but by the time I get done out here and then back in the house, it's going to be pretty late too. So I guess we'll have to see what happens. But I have a few projects on the go. And none of this I planned on talking about. This is just kind of coming out as I'm thinking about it. I didn't think I was going to have anything to say when I come out today. But I have a few projects. Some of the image manipulation that I've done. Saving the best to last. I'm going to start with cut and paste. I don't want to explain too much. I think you'll enjoy it. Just some of the stuff that I've just kind of done on the side, just to, I don't know. A couple of them were for birthday parties. One, actually no, I think they were both Kenny's birthdays. I don't think I did anything like that for Zach's. I don't remember. But anyways, I'll show you that. That's what I'm going to start with, my cut and paste. And other just basic miscellaneous stuff. And then I get two specific ones that I'll be showing. And like I said, I'm going to save my best ones to last. I want to spend some extra time on that. That's a lot of fun. Plus, the source for those pictures are included in this first one anyway. So anyways, I gotta go. I didn't plug the monster in. I unplugged it so I could sit on the seat here without the charger in the way. And I didn't plug it back in yesterday. It should be okay. There is a constant battery drain. My two converters, my 24 to 12 volt and 24 to 5 volt, those are constantly powered. So they do drain the batteries, but I don't think it's going to be a huge amount overnight, so I should be good. But we'll find out. Normally I get a smart charger, so I can leave the monster plugged in all the time, because it just kind of monitors the battery voltage, and if it drops down, then it'll just kind of top it off a little bit. So it's not constantly charging. There's no danger of overcharging the batteries or anything. So when I'm not using it, it's always plugged in, except for when I forget. Anyway, I go out into the abyss. don't know how much longer it's gonna last, guys. I pulled into Timmy's drive-through there. Waiting to go, and this whole line of cars comes through ahead of me. It's like, oh no. So it looked like there was like nobody in line, but the whole line just kind of showed up just before I got there. But it worked out okay because the lady in front of me paid for my coffee. Thank you very much. So free coffee today. But as I'm kind of inching forward in the drive-thru, every time I tried to move forward, it would just kind of hesitate for a second and then move. And I was like, oh, I've been down that road before. So I got to the dollar store. I come out, and the monster's in error mode when I turn it on. So I turned it off, wiggled the front steering. That wasn't the problem. I waited for the error code to come up to see what it was. It was error code 2, and I'm thinking, okay, I've had that before, what is that? And I remembered, yeah, original error code, the brake. So, well, according to the manual, error code 2 is bad connection to the motor, but I know from experience it's a bad connection to the brake. So I come back here and wiggled the wires, and it's fine now. So I gotta look at that, because the first time that happened, that the plug is exposed to water, you know, all the salt and crap that's splashing around, and it got corroded, and one of the wires was pretty much, you know, broken. Sometimes it would make contact, sometimes it wouldn't. When it wouldn't, that's when I got error code 2. So, do I fix that now? Like, not now, but, or wait until I do other stuff. Other issue is, right after I got that going, the monster didn't want to back up. So I had to nudge it. It moved a little bit and then wouldn't go again, so I nudged it again, it finally went. So, something's happening, something major. I'm afraid to take it out now, before I look at things. So starting tomorrow, the temperature is going to be closer to the freezing mark. It'll be easier to do some work. I don't have the energy, guys. I don't. I got this here. It's going to take me some time to recover from what I cleaned out here yesterday. Plus I've got this snowbank I got to start chipping away at today. And we got more coming. My plate is already overfilling. Overfilling. I don't have room for more right now. I got so much stuff out here, it needs to be done. If it was one thing at a time, it wouldn't be so bad, but it's like everything at once. So I couldn't change the water bill into my name yet. It's because COVID, can't go in the building. So she stuck a form out to me. I gotta get the landlord to fill it out. And then we're good to go that way. So at least that's an easy solve. I just wish everything else was. Okay, I guess that's all I got for today. I'm not gonna do video of the shoveling out here. I'm gonna end it here. So I'm gonna pack everything up, get ready to take in before I start this. So I'm just kind of ready to go by the time I'm worn out. And then head on in. So that's all I got for this one. I'm preparing for the next chapter with the monster, I guess.